Hi guys, I'm going to do an impromptu video on reviewing my charms that I've gotten from Vograce. So a few weeks ago I had ordered a very large order from them of different charms. I ordered the epoxy glitter charms and some holographic ones. I don't know if it's going to show up on here, but I can show a video later of how it looks with the holographic effect. You can see the holographic in the sun, and if you flip it this way, it's only on one side, which is pretty neat. This side is a lot cloudier, and if you look very closely, you can see like the lines where the holographic like prisms show up, which I don't really like that much, but I do think it's worth it. This side though does not have that. You can only see the holographic from that side. And I had ordered it with DHL shipping, so it took maybe about 5 days to actually get made, and it took maybe 2 days after that to get delivered. So they sent me a message saying that it was delivered and it came to the US and got here, and that cost about $30 for, let's see, about 100 or so charms that I ordered. So the shipping was fast. I talked with Coco, and if you've ever heard of Vograce, you've heard people say to make sure you order through Coco because she is the one who has the best English and is the best and kindest to talk to, and she's been pretty helpful. She makes sure to answer all your questions. So I ordered those. I ordered a set of epoxy glitter charms, and the glitter, I don't know if you can really tell, it's a very subtle effect. It's like very, very subtle, but it's very pretty. It kind of looks like water in your hand, which I like a lot. And like, here's a closer up version of the epoxy. This one's a little bit scratched up because I pat around my bag, but you can see like the glitter. It's a very subtle, sorry it's so dirty. It's like a very subtle glittery. I promise that their charms don't look this bad. This is just because I've had it dangling on my keychain. I actually use my charms. Let's see. Out of focus, you can see it though. I got that, and it's double-sided. You can get double-sided for free. It does not come with these little things. You have to add them yourself, but she does add the accessories, these key rings. That's what they call them. She calls those accessories, and you will get those for free. These ones that you get, like these ones, or the ones that are shaped like stars, they are not free. I paid about $15 for one for each of them. It was 25 cents each for each key ring, which is about how much they go for if you order them off of AliExpress or eBay. And so it took about 5 days to get made. She does not send you a picture of them. I heard that they used to, but they don't really do that anymore. They don't send you a picture of your charms before they get sent. And okay, when I first got them, I actually got every single character charm except for this design. I did not get a single design of Clover in my set, which was super disappointing because I was very much looking forward to adding Clover to my bag, but she was not included. I had emailed her right away and showed her the design that was missing from the pictures that she sent, because when you order the charms, they'll send you a graphic with the outline and ask you if that's fine. So I made sure to point out which one was missing, and she sent it right away for free shipping, DHL, so it came here just as fast right after it was made. And I got her just the other day. And when you order your charms from Vograce, they come pre-packaged like this. You can order like special packaging with backing and stuff. If you make your own design, it costs extra. I've never done it before, but you can do that if you are feeling fancy. But most people who order the charms, I've never had an issue with anyone complaining about them just being in these baggies. So that came out pretty well after that, but I did have a little mix-up with that character, so you might get some mix-ups. I've had some dud designs. I have one on my phone of Mute Ichigo right now, and she has a scratch on the back of her, which is kind of problematic. And when you order your charms, sorry about that, there's one thing that you will notice. I'm grabbing a brand new one out of the pack. This one is Momoko Asuka from Ojamaja Doremi. You see the clear in the back, it's very cloudy. Every single one of Vograce's charms will have a protective film on the back. Peels off, and you can see the glossy surface underneath. So if you order a charm and you're worried that it's all scratched up, or if it's too foggy, you have to take the plastic off, and it'll be good as new. Quality-wise, I have not ordered from Zap or Chili Pig or the others, so I'm not really sure if it this is supposed to feel this way, if this feels cheap or anything, but I haven't had any problem. I did have one issue with grain with this design, but if I look very closely, I noticed that the design of her is very grainy, and it's not an issue with my other characters. She just looks washed out and grainy. So I think it might just be an art thing. Maybe it's just something wrong with my drawing. I'll figure that out maybe after I order a second batch with her in it. These ones came out fine. It was pretty hit or miss. Like I said though, no one really seems to mind that it's grainy. I certainly don't. And one thing you'll notice if you order from them with their special, epoxy is only on one side. So you see there's kind of a lump at the top on one side. The back does not have it. And if you get it with epoxy, the back side will have the film, the epoxy side will not. These holographic ones, one side is a little bit cloudier than the other because that's the side with the holographic. The other side does not have holographic. But both sides will have protective film on it, but only one side will have holographic. Just like only one side will have the glitter on it. My overall opinion with working with them is that it's very fast. The shipping is expensive. I paid $30 for DHL shipping. I don't like to wait, so it was very expensive. However, the price of the charms themselves more than makes up for it. For example, like selling a charm, they usually go for about $15 to $12 each. I sell these ones for $12 and these ones for $10. And the price of the charm manufacturing themselves is so cheap that with the profits I make, it more than makes up for the shipping. As long as I get enough pre-orders, it usually balances out, or it'll just barely cover it. A second thing you'll have to keep in mind, the best thing to do, and you might notice me doing this a lot, order a lot of different stuff together. People usually do like group orders. I've never done one before, but like to save on the shipping. Like for example, I've done pre-orders of my Warrior Heart characters. I did not do a pre-order of her because I didn't really need to. I did my Warrior Heart characters, these pre-cure characters. Over here I have my Doremi characters, and I did these all around the exact same time. So I ordered them all together, and it cost $30 for shipping. But when I did my Tokyo Mew Mews, I only did Tokyo Mew Mew for pre-orders, and it also cost me about like $20 for shipping. But I got around the same amount of, like, what do you call it? I got the same amount of shipping, but it was worth more because I had to do less. There's something like buzzing over there and it's distracting me. So that's my tip for ordering them. Make sure if you can make it possible to do a lot of designs. The great thing about Vograce that I really love is there is no minimum order quantity, so you can order just one design of one character, and she'll actually send it to you for free. You'll only have to pay the shipping, which is about $18. And that's what I did for one of my Diamond Heart designs. It was about $18 to get one, which is about the same that Zap Creatives does for just one. I don't know how much Zap's shipping is though. And you can do just one character. You can do a ton of designs. So I had 20 different designs. I had 4 Precures, 6 Do-Re-Mi's. Let's see, I had 9 Magical Warriors, and then my 1 Aikatsu, so that was about 20 designs. And I did 6 characters of each, which is something you really cannot do with others. Like, if you order from Zap Creatives, they'll make you order about 50 charms at the least, and you'll get 5 designs out of those 50 charms. So you have to get, like, I don't even think it's like 5 designs for 50 charms. I'm pretty sure it's actually like way less. You might only get like 2 designs out of that. But yeah, you get like a lot of one design, which is not really helpful for me because if you're like me, you love your magical girls, and Precure is not a very profitable like fandom. It's very niche. So when I do Precure charms, I am not expecting to get 20 orders of one character. I expect to get like maybe 3 orders of one character if I'm lucky. For these ones I've gotten, like, I sold out of my characters almost, but I still only ordered 6 of her, so I really didn't expect to get a lot of orders, so I really couldn't like justify ordering 25 designs of one character that I might not be able to sell, which is something I really like from Vograce. I can order, like, I knew I would sell 3 of these at the most. I would sell 2 to my friend who really wanted them, and then I would keep 1 to myself and someone else would buy 1. So I only needed about 4 or 5 of these. So that's how many I ordered. I only ordered about 6 of this design. I got 6 of this design and I didn't need anything else. And it worked out fine. If I ordered from another company, I might have to order like 20 of her, and I would have 20 Ichigos just lying around because not many people like Aikatsu like that. But I mean, I guess that works out if you really want a lot of designs, but for me, I can't afford to buy so many characters. And since you have an unlimited amount of designs, it makes it easier for me to do like my characters. I have 7 magical warriors, and I'd had to order at least like, I don't even know, I think I had to order like 200 or something from Zap or something like that to be able to get this many characters. But with Vograce, I ordered all of the ones I wanted and I got them just fine. And another thing, that's one of the things I really like. Another thing that I really like, of course, is they add the accessory for you. This morning I spent all day putting these little things on there and my fingers are already very sore. So I can only imagine how hard it would be to put each individual key ring on there for you. And she gives you the basic ones for free. You can get this kind. You can get the rings that you twist. You get the phone strap rings. They have this kind but star shaped. They have them in silver. These ones do cost though. So you can get all of those and it works out just fine. So I would say if I would recommend Vograce, yeah, I would recommend it if you're just starting out. If you're worried about shipping, I would say to try to order with somebody else, or to try to like have like a backup plan, try to have some profit left over, really push your sales, because you just really can't do it like that. But otherwise, yeah, I think I would recommend them. I have not had too many dud charms. Most of them came out very nice. I've had about 2 charms that had like scratches in the back, but that was not a big deal like my Ichigo does. I think one of my Onpus has one in the back of her, but it came out just fine. Most of them came out fine. There is like nothing really I could say badly about it, except maybe yeah, my Clover went missing, but I did get her after I told them. I let them know nicely I was missing a charm, and she replaced it right away, so I didn't have an issue with that. My first time I ordered, I had a character who had the exact same design on front and back when I ordered her to have a different design on the back. And I let her know that it came out that way, and she replaced it right away. So the customer service is top notch, no issue there. So I would say that quality wise, I would give them a 9 out of 10, because I don't know if I could say it's the best quality. I've never been with any other kinds of charms, but I do like them a lot. Let's see. Customer service, they're a definite 10 out of 10. Speed, very fast. Even when I ordered the other ones, I ordered those ones with, I think, SF Express, and I got that one like only barely slower than DHL, but since I'm so used to DHL from Amazon Japan, I went with that because I really wanted to get them soon. I think the only thing is I wish they had different colors of acrylics. They only really have clear, and I know there's a way you can make it not clear by like having a background, but it's like not the exact same effect. Like, I think Inkit Labs has like a very opaque frosty color that I love a lot, but others do not have that. I mean, Vograce does not have that. I know that, and they don't have wood charms, so if you want wood, you can't get it there. They really only do like clear or clear-ish with a background, but they do have the epoxy glitter. And if you want the holographic, they're like the only ones who do holographic besides other Alibaba sellers. So that's a plus. They have the glitter on the charm, which is something I really like, but they don't have glitter in the acrylic like Acorn Press does, which is kind of a downer if you're really into that look. So if you want just some regular, basic, normal charms like this, I would say Vograce is a very good place to start off. And if you are like really iffy on the shipping, maybe find a friend who is also ordering some charms and ask them, hey, if I give you the money, how about you help me pay for the shipping and you can get them too. I don't really have friends like that, but maybe you have a friend who orders charms all the time from them, and you can have them help you get the shipping, and you can pick it up like that, and you won't have to worry about the shipping. So I would say that I really like their service, and if you really want some acrylic charms for starters, you can totally go with them. I've helped my sister get her first acrylic charms through them by ordering through them. I've helped a lot of people like figure out how to use it. There is a Google Doc to help you. It's very simple. You don't have to set up the files in any complicated way. I can link that in the description. And I hope you guys have a lovely day and happy charm selling.